What's not, people? I mean, what? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. What's good, people?
Didn't even realize.
It's your boy, Icarus Gray. And the snot in the background is Prima Diva.
I had to clear my passageway. Sorry.
And this is Gray Area Anime. And, oh wow, that was abrupt because... Oh yeah, it's time again for another ReZero Director's Cut.
What?
Breakdown.
I'll turn it off.
Like all these ambient noises and sounds and like, you know, the heater's been off all night. Like it ain't. We had no problems, no issues, and then it just. So, I mean, that Darth Vader noise you guys hear in the background will stop at some point. Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
We're in space. We're recording in space.
all right, guys, this is my producer. I'm sorry. Her name is Prima Diva, and I hope you guys enjoy her and her antics. I
Sorry.
sure don't. She does.
Forget you, man. Indeed.
Anyway, so this is episode 9, The Greed of a Pig / Disgrace in the Extreme.
As if it could get any worse after the Capitol.
And it does. Because again, here are the two different things that happen. One, you start with Subaru's deaths. The second half of any arc at this point, and you can follow the trail through, is his general, then it's his lack of understanding.
As he tries to figure out what's going on.
As he tries to figure out whatever. The general lack of understanding then leads to people seeing that he does not care anymore. When he gives up versus when he realizes what it is that he's fighting for and what it is he needs to understand ultimately. That is this episode. Or the part of this episode, he does not know what he needs to do ultimately, but right now he knows he needs to do something. So like we said at the end of the episode, he had a very extreme look on his face of anger. So now he's in a place where I'm going to save her. I don't care about anything else. And technically, he's not even thinking about that. He's really just thinking, I'm going to kill them.
He's going to kill them.
I want to kill every last one of them, and I'm going to kill every last one of them.
Before they take Rim, before they hurt Amelia. Yes.
You know, like it's wrapped up in something, but his general viewpoint is I just want to kill them.
Yes.
He doesn't care about.
That's the number one.
He literally does not care about saving them in the way that he thinks he does because he's he's consumed with revenge.
Yes.
So he begins the episode by talking to Crush Sama and saying, "Hey, the witch cult is gonna attack the mansion in 3 days. I'd like you to help." To which she says, "Okay, well, what can you offer me?"
Yes.
And he says, well, because if I do this, then technically I'd like for Amelia to step down.
No, that's what Crush says.
No, like, well, that's what that should be implied. He wouldn't.
Well,
want
no,
her to
you
step
said
down.
he, and I thought you were going to talk about the fact that he said, if you do this for me, I'll be in a huge debt to you.
Yeah,
just
like,
do it,
whatever,
and that's the request that she makes. Like, oh,
and
okay,
so,
well, if you
and then
do
at that
that
point, he's like, okay, that's fine, whatever. We'll work through that. To which she then says, no,
most certainly not.
Like, and he's like, okay, don't you want to help people? She's like, sure, but me helping her doesn't do anything for me. Because either way, if she dies, that makes it easier for me to win. Okay, you don't care about people. We must kill them. They're gonna, like, wouldn't that cause you a problem? Again,
that's her people.
That's her people, and because she can't do her job doesn't mean I need to do it for her.
Right.
Okay. I don't like that you're disrespecting my girl. First off. Second off. Fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
I'm gonna throw an explicit on this one.
Okay. Innocent people are gonna die. And you should care about that.
And then she asked him, I might have helped you, but not once have you said in any of this that you actually want to save Amelia. You literally just said you want to kill them.
That's all you said the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to pack my things. I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. I don't have time for this shit.
And he goes berserk in there.
He goes like general berserk of like, they're going to kill everyone. And, I hope you have a nice day. In a crazy way where, again, he does not know himself and does not know the day. Like, you are the lowest rung of the lowest rung of the lowest rung in this world. Everyone around you is stronger than you.
Yes.
Literally everyone. Except for children. And Otto.
Even some of them.
And even Otto.
No, Otto is stronger than him.
And even Otto.
Yeah.
Like, well, technically, physical wise, they're the same.
Easily. No.
Physical wise,
Otto would beat
physical wise, they're the same. Not gonna debate you.
All right.
Physical wise, they're the same.
I got proof, but okay.
Physical wise, they're the same. Like they're the same person. Like they'd have more chances where they either drawed or Otto might be 2 wins ahead of Subaru, but it's still closer than you think. If you remove his gift of
we don't even have to talk about his gifts.
The gift of talking to animals. Which is another thing that I didn't even think about. I wonder if
that was planned.
No, I'm wondering if he can talk to the white whale. And hear what it's saying.
I don't think it works for mobbies. We did talk about. Remember later, in the light novels, we discovered he could probably talk to mobbies, but it just don't work out the way that you think it would.
Yeah, they just don't say anything but like, nah,
I want to eat you.
Saying, I want to eat
they
you.
Say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
So again, like I said,
he probably could have, but all the white whale gonna say is, I want to eat you.
So anyway, and we're fast forwarding and introducing all kinds of characters that have not appeared just yet. So he leaves. And he decides, I'm going to go to talk to other people. I'm going to talk to some of the other candidates and see if I can get help. So first, he stupidly decides to go talk to Priscilla. Why did he not go talk to Felt? Oh, because Reinhardt and them were
No
gone.
one knows where Felt is. Yeah, Reinhardt is out doing
that's what
stuff.
it was. Just Reinhardt was gone. That's the only reason he didn't go. Because he could have just talked directly to Reinhardt, so he wouldn't.
And that's who he wanted to talk to instead
but he was
of Felt.
So anyway, so he talks to Priscilla
because
he's like, "Yo, I need your help." But again, I don't know what he's. At this point, he's just in desperation.
Yes, obviously.
He does not know that he's in desperation, but he's in desperation.
He stinks.
He asked her to help, and she's like, "I mean, why? Like, you know what? If you'll bend down and suck my foot like the mother's teat, I will help you." And he's like. And for a second, you think he's gonna be like, "Nah, man, I got more dignity than that." No. He does not have more dignity than that. So of course, he does attempt to do so. And it's at this point that she's like, "Oh no! Whatever it was I thought you had in you, you don't have in you. Get the fuck out of my face."
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Get out of my face. What is this shit? I can't get jiggy with this shit.
And that's where the title, the greed of a pig comes from, is because she's like, I thought, either you have I don't know if she said the desperation of a dog or the greed of a pig.
Yeah.
Which he being greedy. Like he's not even thinking.
He's not thinking about the fact of what that does for her. Like, so basically you want me to help, or how it hurts her, because what he wants is, essentially what he's asking them is, help me help this candidate that you're going against succeed, and I kind of don't want you to ask me for nothing after it. And actually, I'll give up whatever it is you need me to give up. Just help.
And he's not even thinking about how weak that makes Amelia look, or how
weak that makes him look.
Yeah,
or how weak it makes all. You
like
just declared, and even them, they're not thinking about it, because you declared to all of them that you're her knight. All of them felt like you were upstanding in what it is that you did, and that you had some degree. To some degree. And again, everyone saw something in you. Priscilla, in general, when he gave her the APA, was like, there in that moment, there was something about like, you treat me like a normal person, which is something that endears him to everybody that he encounters. You treat me like I'm not this huge person. I'm not whatever. So, and the only other thing I think we skipped at one of the episodes was he had like a mini date with Crush. Yeah.
What?
They had dinner together.
I mean, but I think if anything, if you're gonna mention that, I think you should mention it in relation to the conversation he has later at that bar / coffee shop. That's what the
what we're
there.
getting at.
Yeah, do that.
So now we get to the last of these people that he could talk to, which is Anastasia. And so it starts off, she just seems to listen because he's like, yo, I need help. Can you help me with this? And then she starts to ask him some questions, and he answers truthfully because he thinks nothing of it, not realizing you're talking to the money. The money don't move off morals.
And she tells him that immediately, if you're trying to appeal to us, and she's talking about not just her, but the candidates as well. If you're trying to use sentimentality to appeal to us, that's not going to work. We're not here for that.
Like, you've already lost, and you have nothing to bring to the table. You lost. You're losing here. In every way, shape, form, or fashion, you're losing. And also, with all the questions I've asked you, thank you for the information. That's literally the only reason I called you here. Like, I'm still going to give you that ground dragon, that transport that you need. But, technically that was payment for all this information that you give me because I'm not a complete and utter dick.
And the information was based on the fact that she knew they him and Crush had a fight.
Yeah.
And she was like, I know I'm going to be able to find out what's going on with Crush something about talking to this fool because he doesn't
understand decorum. He doesn't even understand that helps me. He doesn't understand that he gave up the fact that she was working with an investor because she had planned, and I can tell at that point she planned to move. Mm-hmm. Like, not to help, but probably to prepare
to protect her domain. No, if they attacking over there, we're gonna go ahead and shore up our defenses.
Yeah, and make sure that everything is good because she was buying up all the spears and stuff. He's like, and then he also said, "Oh, that dude, the underworld money dude, came to see her." Thank you.
Thanks for that.
And so she's like, "Dog, you had nothing to bring to the table. You are literally nothing. Like, get out of my face."
But she teaches him how to negotiate.
She does teach him because he does use it later. But
no, I mean, like that, and with the dinner with Crush and that's why I was saying that both of them should be mentioned kind of at the same time.
Yeah,
because both of them, as well as other people, give him the information he needs to understand how to negotiate.
Well, how to talk. Because she explains to him we're only doing any of this stuff because of the contract. Like, Crush in that dinner, and that was one part, and then this part of explaining the total aspects of what you're doing wrong. Like, bro, you're not coming here with anything. You're just coming around again, making your master look weak, and you want us to help you with nothing in return, which does nothing for us but make her look better somehow in the end, if at all. So he had sent Rim off to try and get some help from the Knights, and because they've been getting reports of witch cult movement, which probably came from Roswell is a bitch. And I'm bringing that back.
Okay, all right.
So they were doing all that, and she got him a ride.
They couldn't move.
So they finally got a ride. He's like, well, okay, if we leave today, because this is the first day. Like, he leaves out from Crush's place the first day. Normally he would wait the 2 until, he was healed or whatever happened. And so they get on their ground dragon and it's time to go. And they get about halfway there. They're making good time. And he's like, if we do this, we'll make it by tomorrow morning. They stop because they come into a group of merchants and introduce Otto.
Again.
Otto is...
because we've seen Otto once before at this point.
Real small, real quickly. But this time, you meet the merchant, the fact that he's a merchant. He's running with a group of traveling merchants, which Subaru instantly understands, like, yo, we have money. I'm going to need to move the people from the village. He does start to put little small pieces of the ultimate plan together. This was one part and parcel of that. So they get that together, and they all start riding towards the mansion. They're gonna get there. He's like, yo, this is all y'all money if you get us to the mansion. And they're having casual conversations. As they're having these casual conversations, all of a sudden, one of the guys asks Subaru, wearing a bandana, asks Subaru a question. Subaru looks over to Otto to answer said question. Well, he answers the question to the guy in the bandana. Otto asks him a question. Subaru looks over at him, and in the background, as you can now see, that carriage is no longer there.
Not just the character, his whole dragon carriage gone.
Everything is gone. So Subaru then goes, hey yo, what happened to your homeboy with the bandana? Did he get caught off by the scenery of the tree? Did he
get distracted?
Leave? And then they answer him with, what friend?
Who are you talking about?
He's like, huh?
Bandana man, what you mean?
It is at this point the fog starts to roll in, and we are introduced to
the big yellow eye.
The white whale. Moby Dick himself.
That's my line.
Ahab has arrived. Oh, wait, what? Wrong book?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't think that's right.
It's not?
I don't think so.
Okay. The white whale has been introduced. And it's like, yo.
I came to party.
Hey, guys. And he, like, this isn't gory. This is creepy to the umpteenth power. It literally sends shivering chills down my spine. Shivering.
Why is that, Icarus?
It's creepy.
I'm saying why? What's creepy about it? Talk about it.
So they start off by showing you the eye opening, which is like
with the light of the cell phone.
With the light, no, before the light of the cell phone.
No, that was the first time.
Because the first time it's like, well, at first he looks at him because his eye was open because he was looking at him, and then he just opens it more and like looks at the phone like in that weird. You know, like how in horror movies when they want to, like, and this is everybody does this, when they want to show like something that's really creepy, they like break the neck and then the eyes just follow you real quick. Like, oh, I was looking at you, Mona Lisa, ooh, trick. Like, you know.
What? Yeah, I know what you mean,
the eyes are always on you, basically. And yeah, y'all, this is it's really creepy. It's eerie. It's
very
so eerie. And basically, the white whale wreaks havoc. He starts eating people, and then
people start forgetting people.
People start forgetting people. Is this like? Because I feel like they encountered the whale twice or once. Just the once.
Just the once when they coming up on that tree.
Okay, so they come. Oh, excuse me. So what happens is the white whale ate everybody else in the caravan.
That's what we assume because all them fools disappeared. Like I don't think
he ate everybody else in the caravan, and it wasn't just him because spoiler alert. Because like, well, yeah, spoiler alert. There's 3 of them hoes.
Oh yeah,
it's the white whales. Technically,
I forgot about that.
Like so,
yeah, you should have saved that.
That's fine. Saved that. Spoiler alert.
You should save that for later.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Because I got to talk about this. They ate everybody. Like,
they had a good old feast.
But it was the same one.
Yeah.
That was technically following him. Because they keep it real close because the only reason we know it's the same one is because Rem attacks it. And it's the same
and when Rem when Rem succumbs to it, they forget Rem.
Yeah.
Which is again,
so at this point,
my girl Rem can't win up in here, y'all.
Like, cause she had this moment where they take her through.
She is just cannon fodder.
But I think this maybe 1 or 2 more times. I think we lose Rem. Maybe 1.
Don't put that number out there because we don't know how many times they gonna put Rem through it.
I'm saying like.
I just mean in the story.
I'm not
like,
saying in general. You know what I mean.
I don't even want to put my hope. I don't want to put that hope out there for these people.
You're semantic battling.
I don't want a lot of these people.
You're semantic battling.
All right, you're right.
I'm only talking about
your show, your rule.
I'm only talking about the ultimate, not the in parts in terms of the series. Not how many more times.
I got you.
Because they got to give her back. Anyway,
I hope.
We hope. So White Whale gets him. Gets Rem, and they were just talking about her. Like he was just telling him, like, "Yo, she sacrificed herself for us.
Yeah,
let's get to where we're gonna get to next. Like, who's Rem?" And Subaru punches the holy crap out of him.
He does,
like instinctively, like, "What the fuck you mean?
Yeah,
you was just telling me about
He's
what
like,
she did.
Why are you acting like this? What is wrong with you? Are you crazy?
And so then at that point, he begins to realize that the white whale is a mob beast.
He sees the horn. Yeah.
Oh.
That's how he realized it was a mob beast. He saw that horn.
And thought, okay, well, I don't know.
So
if
it
was
must
the
be
horn, but I think he
reacting.
thought.
I mean, that's what it showed visually. It showed the horn.
But I don't know if he thought about the horn. I think he thought about.
He was starting to ask the question, and then he saw the horn. It is a mob beast. Yeah, that was the confirmation that to his questioning. Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, so is it following me?"
Wrong words, bro.
And so he said that because I don't heard him was like, "Oh no, ho," and pushes him on off that thing.
It says, "Please die."
He said, "Please die, dog." Which he probably got 8.
He didn't.
I'm thinking he did. I don't think he. When I'm not Subaru.
I'm talking about Otto. No,
because he don't come back.
The same dragon comes back, and that dragon has knives from the witch's cult on the seat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So he ends up. Yeah. So, this time, does he make it to the? Yeah, he makes it to the
somehow
mansion.
When he gets
somehow he makes it to the mansion because the white whale doesn't need him, which is another weird thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but he makes it to the mansion, and it's probably because I wonder. Anyway, we'll discuss.
Yeah, so the dragon comes back. He gets on the dragon. He takes the dragon to the mansion. The kids are there. They see him in the
carriage
woods first.
Now
this
they
is
see him in the
2.
carriage, and then he passes out
because he's so badly beaten.
And then he wakes up at the mansion with Ram, who does not know who Ram is, which is, I guess, that was just excellent foreshadowing to the fact that we were gonna.
Let's not and say we did.
Anyway, it's foreshadowing. That's all I got to say. So, it's like, who is Ram? So he runs off to now, like, oh wow, wait, I am at the mansion. I can talk to Amelia. And he goes in and he talks to Amelia, and he's still crazed. Like, yo, I came back and I don't know. You just got to listen to what I say.
You just got to leave right now.
You just got to leave and do what I say. Why will you not just do what it is I'm telling you need to do? And then he's like, I know why she won't listen to me. You know what? I don't even care if I die right now. I'm going to tell you about return by death. No matter what happens to me, I'm going to tell you about it. And I don't care. And he tries. And this is the first time where he's accepting of it. And as he does it, he's like, oh, it didn't kill me.
No, it just came through and caressed his heart.
Only to look then at Amelia, who is now bleeding from her mouth and just bleeding.
Yep.
No
dead.
Explanation.
Just dead.
Just dead. Just died. So she dies. And, Betty comes in and she's like,
I guess Bubby ain't coming out.
Well, I guess, and he asks her, hey, kill me. No. Everybody realized, like, everybody sees the desperation in him. And she probably knows more than most, decides, like, nah, fam. Like, I don't want to see you die.
And I mean, it's the look on her face when she sends him away is so sad. Just at least die where I can't see you. And she said that before. Yeah. She had said that before.
Mm-hmm. And so she throws him out using her door crossing.
Door crossing.
And he's they're out in the field somewhere. And he's holding Amelia, or they're in the forest. He's holding Amelia, and the witch cultists pop up around him like, hey, cuz.
Because what happened is, again, he said,
hey.
All right.
You are messing up my joke.
My bad.
You are trampling all over my feet.
Do the joke, baby. I'm with it.
Thank you. Jeez. Like, did you not hear my hey, cuz?
I did.
Okay, so why would that be the time to try and keep going? I was
trying to give you the intro.
That I didn't need it. Let me intro.
Go ahead.
Hey, cuz. You in the wrong neighborhood, fool. Where you from? Where your grandmama stay?
What's that you claim?
What that is? Huh? What you got to say there, cuz? Hey, cuz?
No.
So they've now surrounded them. It's not looking good.
Looking real bad.
Now, old Betelgeuse, which he instantly is like, Betelgeuse. And he like, oh,
what's up?
What's up, dude? What up, cuz? What up, blood?
No.
Like, you know my name.
None of those things.
You know my name.
None of those things.
Hey, listen.
You know my name. But yeah, he's his normal crazy self. And he about to do again what he did to Rim to Amelia. And right before he does it. Also a big reveal. Subaru can also now see his unseen hand.
Yes, which I wonder,
we don't understand if it's because he so willingly accepted. Oh no, I got it. We'll talk about it off mic. We'll talk about it off mic.
Okay.
We'll talk about it off mic.
Well, I just wanted to give a speculation.
Talk about it off mic.
No speculation. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. You good? Yeah. Hey, you. You good? You good? You good? Okay. You good? Okay. So, before they get to ripping her apart, ice comes down around old Amelia there, and he's like, "Yo, it's get away from my daughter."
Who said that?
Puck got.
What the hell you doing with my daughter, yo? That's what he came through and said.
Hey, cuz, like, you know, I'm the big homie, y'all little homie. Y'all got to get up out of here, cuz.
No.
So they're like, okay, and then wait, does he die?
No, that's the end of the episode. That's it.
He's looking like
Puck come through and say, "What you doing with my daughter?" And like, what are you trying to do to my daughter right now? And that was the end.
Yeah, and it's like I said, the roller coaster just keeps going from here.
It's only going to get worse. It's going to get way worse before it gets better, guys.
But you see Subaru start to grow. You see you see a little bit of maturation in his understanding and his negotiation because he's learned everything that he needs. He just has to put everything together now.
And stop being so crazy.
Yeah, which he about to stop being crazy. So that's our breakdown. We've caught all the way up. You're getting all these episodes back to back to back. Because I don't like being behind. And if you're watching with us, you're watching with us. We enjoy that. So, do your thing.
You can follow Icarus Gray at Icarus_Gray on Instagram. You can also follow him at Icarus Gray on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Prima Diva. And you can follow me on Instagram at Prima Diva Red.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Share. Smash that like button.
And we'll see y'all again next week on 1 and 2 and peace.